And we're live. All right, everyone. Boomslang here. Welcome to my channel. Give it a couple minutes, see who's going to be hopping on in here before we get rolling. I got to work on this glare. So that's got to come up even higher. Okay, we can do it. Let's do this. Try that. See if that eliminates the glare. Better. We need this book out. So while we wait, let me get the error cards. All right. Got two people here. Hey, Urban, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. So it's the weekend. I worked yesterday, like the title, the description says. So today I was just gonna kind of relax, no flea marketing, because that takes like up half the day to do your flea marketing. So I just wanted to kind of lounge around, but I also knew from last week that Art had a bulk lot of cards for me, and so that was a plan today to come pick them up, go pick them up, and let me get the chat up and running on the phone so I don't have to keep going back. That's not it. Hold on. Turn the volume down. Let's get back into this. There's that. My channel. And there we go. All right. So we're live, I guess. There we go. All right. So anyway, so it was about a 38,000 card purchase. I have the video that I'll be posting later on today of the whole drive down there, the little chit chat in the car, and then the reveal in the trunk. Basically, it's the same as all the other ones I've done. That. So before we get going into these boxes of cards, or this box of cards, and sorting, I do have some update from other sorts that I have been doing off camera because I've got so many cards. So first updates here. So if you guys checked out my other video, I bought 5,000 of these penny sleeves. This is all I got left. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, about 1,200 left out of 5,000. So been just tearing through those. Boxes, I've got 7 of these left out of 25. These are 5,000 count boxes. So I've got 7 left. Been getting stuff out of these smaller boxes, these 3,200 count boxes, the 1,600 count shoe boxes, and just kind of try to get everything the same size box at least. But what I got today from Art was this micro tops, factory sealed, pretty cool. So I'm just gonna leave it sealed, and he threw that in for free. These 2 discs were in a box of a bunch of cap guns that he had. He said, "Here, take these. I'm tired of looking at these cap guns too." So I'm like, all right, maybe I can find someone who likes cap guns or something. He told me he had some stadium seats from the Phillies' new stadium that he was selling. He had 3 of them. He said he's going to probably keep one for himself and sell the other 2 for $100 a pop. I'm not a Phillies fan, so hey, Central Valley card. Sorry, I didn't see you there. I'm not a Phillies fan, so I didn't take him up on it. But I know people I work with, my boss is a Phillies fan, so he may be interested in one. So if I can work a deal and sell it for him, that's good for me and good for Art, right? But let's go through the error binder first. Like I said, I have been sorting cards. So let's see. So These are error cards here. This is the real card, Bob Brower, and this is the Jerry Brown card. So he's not Jerry Brown, he's Bob Brower. So that's those two, the error and the corrected. I found this. This is actually, I found this in one of the boxes. It's one of these micro cards. This happens to be, who's this? It's a Cub, Andre Dawson. So it's Andre Dawson. This is an error card. It's uncorrected error. And the error is, poor guy. He's in a Red Sox uniform. He's playing for the Red Sox. And it's got a Yankee logo. So the error is the wrong logo. Should have been Boston, and it's Red Sox. Here's a McGuire with the square behind the ankle here. The white square should be red like this one. So that's the McGuire error. I got some, I don't know. This is Upper Deck promos, so I guess these are pre-production cards. I don't know. I don't know much about these, except they'll probably go in the Bernie Williams. They'll go in the binder as well when I put my like promo card section. This is Keith Moreland. This year they made 2 different Keith Moreland cards, and you'll see in the binder the other one. One of these is considered the error, and the other one's not. One where he's swinging away. The backs are the same. Just one where he's laying down a bunt, and the other one he's swinging away. So I don't know what's up with that. Harold Baines, Cal Ripken, all-star cards from 90 Dunross, but the backs are the error where it says recent major league performances, and it should say like all-star game performances. So that's the error on those. And this Ripken is a hard one to get. I've only gotten like one other Ripken, I believe. That is the error. And you got another Juan Gonzalez batting left-handed. That's the error. Obviously, he's right-handed. I found another Keith Comstock with the white letters instead of the blue letters. Let me check the chat. Urban said something. I would be interested in one, LOL. One what? Oh, a chair. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I offered, to offer it to my bosses first. I found 3 more of these Eddie Murray, and the error is all this printing on the front. It's not supposed to be there. It's actually, the headlines from the back end up on the front. You can see right here, error, corrected, error. So while we're here, let's just pop them in here. He's not the only one. The Necro Brothers have one. I just haven't come across the Necro Brothers. I have the corrected version, not the error version of the Necro Brothers. So we're going to pop these in here, the error binder. Get in there. There we go. So that's that. McGuire error. So you put this in the McGuire page. You can see this is the corrected one where there is no white triangle by his ankle like there is there. So that's the error. It's minor. It's a printing error, whatever. But John found one last night that had a triangle in the corner, like a pink-purple triangle on one of the cards. Okay, this one here, the Al Leiter. I came across 3 more Al Leiters. This is some other guy. It's not Al Leiter. This is the corrected Al Leiter. So this is the corrected version where you can see the New York Yankees logo there. The other one is just this guy here. So we will have to unsleeve these. We'll pop them in here. And actually, I found way more error cards than I have the corrected Al Leiter cards. So that's kind of a little unusual, maybe. So we'll just pop these in here. If the binder cooperates, and it appears to be so far. All right. And now we're at the Keith Comstock. White letters versus blue letters. I'll put Mr. White letters there. This is a hard one to find. I'm lucky that I found one, let alone two. No new Rain Knights. The rest of these are just sample cards. So here's a like a sports flick of Gary Sheffield, and he's got big sample letters right across the front, so that'll go in the sample binder. This is a Kerry Woods, and it's got in gold foil sample on the back. Here's one here that is, it says Upper Deck promo on it. Again, I don't know what all, if that's, they made regular cards or like the set said promo on it, or I don't know, but it kind of coincides with the UD promos on these. So I just figured it must be some kind of promo card, right? A sample card. This one here is a Conlin collection, and it's really hard to see, but it says promotional 13th promotional whatever, or 13th national, sorry, national. So it's from the national, I guess, whatever, 13th national, wherever that was at, I don't know. So that'll go in the back of the binder. These are promo cards, and they've got the pre-production statement on the backs, and these are easy to spot if you're familiar with the cards. Like the whole border here, they're different down here, different colors, and they just catch your eye when you're going through it, like, wait, that doesn't look normal. Here's another sports flick sample. That's Will Clark blowing a bubble. Here's a sample of Manny Ramirez, Zenith, and he's diving for a ball in the outfield. Pretty cool. And cool card. And I don't know if I showed these before. Here's another Kerry Woods promotional sample, Kerry Wood. And this goes along with the same one over there. What's his 93 Topps, Nolan Ryan. And this one here is a pre-production card as well. It doesn't say it on it, but again, some of the pre-productions have just slightly different photos on the front from the original production. But the numbering on it, they've only made like 26 of these cards, 26 card set for the samples. So that's a pre-production. Other than that, let's see, we've got nothing else. The seat, okay. Yeah, I mean, we have these errors. Let's see. Oh, we didn't cover all the errors. There's two more Mike Heath, and with the Tom Brookins on the back. So pretty common error. I haven't found any real good Randy Johnsons yet, but I know I have some. You just got to find them. So this is the Brookins and the Heath cards. I'm going to have to put another sleeve in here. Oh, no, here it is. Mike Heath, Tom Brookins down here. So I guess we'll separate them right here. Also, guys, I might be buying off of Art. He has relic and autograph cards, like certified autographs and stuff like that, not TTM stuff, that he's selling like for $1.50 a card. But he's telling me there's some good relic cards in there and stuff like that, like Tony Gwynn's and stuff like that. So I'll be hitting him up for those here in the near future. But that's a little bit more of an investment. Like I spent $50 on this 38,000 cards today, which was a good deal still. I mean, prices have been going up on everything. In case you guys aren't familiar with the Kevin Romine, here's the real Kevin Romine. This is some other joker that's was confused for Kevin Romine. Billy Ripken, blackout, no F face yet. This was a counterfeit Saul cut card that I came across, and I think I have another one somewhere in the binder. It's a counterfeit Saul cut. But someone made it. I found it in a binder. I just figured I'll put it in there anyway. The corrected tread, Jeff Treadway, right above his hat, there'd be like a little bullseye, like a crosshairs. Many Trios got just where it says right for throws right, it's spelled out R-I-G-H-T, and then on the other card it's spelled R-I-G ... No. I thought I had another what's called here, Brian Downing error card somewhere. So let's get to these real quick. These are all the error cards that say, recent Major League performances, or they've got the line through the star or a line through their name, a letter in their name. So we're going to put Harold Baines with Harold Baines if we can, because the error's on the back of this card. And so like almost all these all-star cards have got that error on. So here's the Ripken. So I have 2 Ripkens. This would be the 3rd Ripken that's wrong. Well, this one's correct. This one says, so the correct versions of these cards would say, like All-Star Game performances versus the error would be recent Major League performances. So that's the difference. The stats on the back are different. So we'll put this like this. That's all. Now I got to get to the Wangan. On the other side of Nolan Ryan. Yeah, there's Nolan Ryan. The backs were flip-flopped on these. I don't have it flip-flopped. I've got the corrected version. I did, and I got to find this. I found 2 of this John Smoltz with the Tom Glavine picture on the front. I found them. They're downstairs. I forgot to bring them up. So here's all the Wangans where he's batting left-handed versus right-handed. So why not put one more lefty? Corrected version, and all the others are the errors. We've already discussed this before. They got the dates here, and the error doesn't have the dates. Those are just printing errors. It's the wrong photo, the wrong person on the front. Still haven't found the left-handed batter. Have not found the error with the hand outside the thing yet. This is Ryan with the 300 win stripe and without. Blank back on that move on. This cut as well, but blank back. Don't have the 3rd base error yet. Still looking. Don't have the Baltimore Orioles symbol yet, so I don't have the error. Frank Thomas card, in case you guys aren't aware of it. This is a 90 Bowman, and it's got Dan Gladden's stats on the back. Card number 420. All right, so here's the Keith Moreland. There he's, bats up on the shoulder, ready to swing away, and there he's bunting. So we will put this here because I think the bunting one's going to be the error, but I'm not 100% sure. And Schatzler is a mispronunciation or misspelling of the name. They have Z-A-D-E-R, Zeder versus Zeder. It's supposed to be Z-E-D-E-R, I guess. The Z-A-D-E-R is wrong. Here's the Jerry Brown. So this is all free version. The real Jerry Brown, the fake Jerry Brown, and then the Bob Brower. So we're going to have to put another sleeve in there for those. Even though we're not going to put him in there now. He'll just go in the box. This is the error one. So we will just put him on the front here. Here's an empty sleeve. Let's switch it up. So how's everybody's Sunday going? Good? Y'all get everything done you need to get done today? Great. There we go. So that's that one. Now we're getting into the promo cards. I put these in here because I've never seen these. I don't know why they've got this hole in the card. I don't know what's going on with that. Like it's a sample from carpeting. Like when the carpet guy comes around with all your samples for carpeting, they have them on this little chain. They flip them around, let you look at them. I don't know. And that's just a color variation. That's silver versus gold. I don't know what the deal is there. Why one was silver and one gold. I know one says winner, one's not, but never seen a silver one. All right, into the promos. So let's just put them in, I guess. We'll deal with it later. This Derek Jeter is a pre-production card. I think the number is PP on it. Yeah, it's a pre-production Derek Jeter card. So let's just start dropping these in. Put Mr. Kerry Wood in here. Get him out of this penny sleeve. Get Nolan out of his. Now we'll put Nolan right here. So actually, Nolan's got two different ones. I didn't notice that. Here's one here, here's one here. Very nice. Look at that. Two different ones. So does Juan Gonzalez. So, very interesting. We'll put Nolan in I guess we'll put Nolan right here in the middle. Boom. We'll put Mr. Kerry Wood here too. It doesn't matter. At this point, we just want to fill up the sleeves. We'll put old Manny right here. We'll put Gary down here. Will the Thrill we'll put here. There's 6 here, so we'll put Mr. Kenny Lofton, and let's see if we have any other ones to match these. We have a Matt Williams, so we'll put, I actually have 3 different Matt Williams. Well, 3 same Matt Williams, but I thought I saw Kenny Lofton somewhere too. There he is, Kenny Lofton. So we have another Kenny to go with the Kennys. And we'll put this one right here. We've got the open sleeve here, so we're going to start putting these upper deck ones here, and then we'll get to sorting these cards, guys. Sorry, it's actually taking longer than I thought, but that's what happens when I don't update the binder more frequently, and all these cards just begin to pile up. I'll check the chat here in a second again, see what I'm missing out on. And you want to put this Yankee, non-Yankees, Red Sox, non-Red Sox guy, whatever there. And, we'll find a home for this gold card since I have another. It's not an error or anything like that. We'll just put it in here so we kind of have track of it. I had one that had a smaller card in it somewhere. There it is. So we'll just pop it in here with this Dave Justice card. Why not? There we go. That's good. What else do we have? I think that's it. That's all of them. There's some juniors that I've acquired over the years. I still have others that are in hard screw downs and stuff like that. And then I actually came across some non-baseball promo cards, which were pretty cool. Some hockey, basketball, a football one. And that is that. Let's get into this binder here. Get into this box. Nope. Binder's getting too many sleeves in it. She's coming apart. It's an old binder. I picked it up at an auction or something like that. It came as part of an auction purchase. I ripped all the cards out of it that was in it and turned it into that. All right, so let's get into this. Let me check the chat real quick. I'm going to get my glasses so I can read. Oh, let's see. Glasses. Hang on. All right. Just moved into a new house a little over a week ago. I suppose that means I will never get caught up with anything anymore. Seems like the whole might mean that a card was redeemed. Okay. Could be, yeah. Very nice. Could be, exactly. Any of you guys landed anything new retail? Nothing new here, guys. I haven't been to the store because I don't want to go there and be disappointed. Love those mantle. Yes. So this mantle is just, I picked this up for like $1 at the flea market. It's just plexiglass, but someone had a nice mantle on it and then they cut around it. I don't know where it came from. I know I bought it for like $1 because I like it on Mantle Guy, and I bought this for like $300. It's just an advertising piece, it says, but it's PSA certified, authentic autograph, and that's what I wanted it for. Kept getting outbid on the other ones. The score chase ones that people are chasing always after. I've always seen them on eBay, and I keep getting outbid on them. So I got tired of being outbid, and I just saw that one there and was able to get it for a decent price. All right, let's get into this box. So I chose this box because sometimes there's cards sitting on the top. I saw this and an old card, but it's not. I don't know where. I mean, it might be old, but it says reprint on it, and I don't know. It looks like an old Fleer card, but it's a reprint. But it's Enos Slaughter, and it just so happens that's who John's autograph was last night, of Enos Slaughter. So I thought that was pretty cool, coincidental. And then there's this Hideki Matsui, which is, I'm a Yankee fan, so and then Brendan Bosch and Pablo Sandoval. So let's get into these cards. And I noticed right off the bat some old cards, but man, they look pretty rough. So we'll see what happens here. So these are from 72, and man, they got wet or something. But this is the year I started collecting cards. It was 1972. Fortunately, these cards got a little damp. They're warped. They're a little discolored on the sides, almost like they were in a fire. Interesting. Very interesting. When I say that, it kind of reminds me of my brother, my twin brother, who collected cards when we were growing up. We collected cards too. He lost his entire collection in a house fire, but they didn't burn up in the fire because someone died in the fire. The house was shut down. No one had access to the house until the investigation was over and all this good stuff. By the time they got back into the house, his collection was gone, stolen. So, the investigators were the only ones who had access to the house, supposedly. So, 1971 tops, and it happens to be Yankees. And there's Pirates. This has got paper loss there. Here's a Yastrzemski. Again, these are pretty warped from exposure to some kind of moisture. But maybe not direct water, but maybe some kind of moisture in the air. Roy White. Bobby Mercer. Bobby Mercer, what did he give the eulogy for? Thurman Munson, I think. Horace Clark. Jake Gibbs was a catcher before Munson got there. Once Munson got there, it didn't take long to take over. Full-time job. Here's Reggie, Norm Cash, and Bill Melton. Home run leaders. 33, 32, 32. Oh, Willie Mays in action. Again, it's a little off center on the back. Slightly off center on the front, but it's just boogered up from discoloration and warpage. So we'll leave Willie. We'll let Willie sit out there. And we'll just put the rest over there. All right, let's get into this. Get the box out of the way, maybe. And let's go. Don't know who he is. Sam Fold. Nope, nope. Don't know who this guy is. I came across some of these in some of the other boxes, so maybe I might even have a complete set of these old timers. With this stack here, holy cow. There's a big stack of them. And I'm not going to, Nellie Fox. They're going to go through each one and dwell on each one. Joe Garagiola. Pete Reeser. So is the camera too far away, guys, or you want it closer? I know I'm getting reflection on the cards. That's why this book is here, kind of acting as a ramp. Oh, gotta get my thing up. Why did it time out like that? Live chat catching up. Water damage stinks, yep. Okay, they're good when I hold them up. That's good. Good to know. For some reason, my phone lost my live feed. But there it is. It's back. All right. So, here's a nice one. National League All-Stars. Very nice. Dave Winfield towering over Ricky Henderson. Fernando Fedo Valenzuela. Steve Sachs. There's a one gun. Oops. Steve Sachs, 82 Dunross. Justin Upton. There's a John Smoltz and a Turkey Red. John Smoltz. Archives, Tony Oliva. Archives. I'm like, oh my God, look at that. That's a. Then I pull my thumb out. Like, oh wait, it's thicker and it's in Archives. Because like that's a nice, beautiful borders on that 71 tops, but it's in Archives. We all know about the problems with the 71s. Cards fell over in the box. Now they're going to be hard to pick up. There we go. Jimmy Fox. Maury Wills. Ollendorf. Ross Ollendorf. And there he is again. Jason Giambi, and it's got like a little frame around it. Fleer. Ricky Leday. Hero back in the day for the Yankees. That's Contreras. It's numbered 399 to 500 too. Jose Contreras. Something I don't look. Usually look for numbered cards. Giambi. Lincecum. Fold, whoever he is. Breeden again. Morrow. Fold again. Akajima. What are these here? These are shiny. Abreu connects for 41. Looks like he's in an all-star game there. Uniform. Abreu exhibits derby dominance in Detroit. Okay, there you go. All-star game, but it's like a refractor. Pretty cool. Youngster launches number 30. Miguel Cabrera. Miggy. Possible future Hall of Famer, right? Sheffield drives in 7 of 20 runs. Holy moly. Bernie Williams there on deck, congratulating him. Rookie sensations, Aaron Seeley, Chipper Jones, Ryan Braun, and Miguel Cabrera. That's a nice card. Got 3 good guys. Hey, Burt Blyleven's Hall of Famer. 78 tops and Larry Boa. And the corners, those 2 corners are good. That's a little fuzzy. Those are good corners on the Boa card. Very nice. Centering is to be as expected. The Boa is a little bit better centered than the Burt Blyleven. Whoops. Boa's sliding all over the place. All right, I come across these from time to time. These metal cards. Literally metal. But they're Dunrust. They're not Fleer metal. They're Dunrust. And they are legit metal. Can't really, I mean, you can bend them and break them, but metal. And this one happens to be Will Clark. Cool. 16 of 77. Why'd they come up with 77? I don't know. It's metal, and it's Will Clark. All right, let's get back into this. Alexi Ramirez. Here's a gold signature. Ryan Garco. Kyle Kendricks. Tony Perez, Hall of Famer. Billy Herman. Leon Day. Gabby Hartnett. Kiki Collider. Stan Kovaleski. Wow, surprised I got that one right. Who are these guys? Josh Hamilton, Cincinnati Reds, Topps rookie, and Homer Bailey. Okay. Rube Marquade. Don't know him. Josh Hamilton. I came across a box with literally 300 Josh Hamilton cards in it. Not the most I've ever come across. The record's still 900, over 900. Mike Messina and Godzilla there, Hideki Matsui. Godzilla and Soriano. Matsui. Play something. Here's Will Clark, Triple Crown Contenders, Upper Deck. And we'll just flip these over, make sure none of these are promos. They're not. That I can see. Todd Van Poopel. Will the Thrill Clark. John Allrood. So I don't think I finished the stack, did I? There's Robin Roberts, Philly Great, Warren Spahn, Joe McCarthy, and Jocko Conlon. They had some really great names back in the day, too. Soriano, Matsui, Soriano. This Sam Fold is showing up a lot. This might be a fold box. F-U-L-D, fold. Am I saying that right? Fold. Tony Abreu, rookie card. Or Baldo Jimenez. Never heard of you. Here's a Chipper Jones, Albert Pujols, and Matt Holliday. So Holliday ruins that card. Sorry for you Holliday fans, but you got 2 Hall of Famers on one card. Check the chat. Hey Jeff, how's it going? How many cards in the lot you pick up? It was about 38,000. It was 12 boxes times 3,200. So not bad. And I did request, like I said earlier, I requested a box for the next lot because he picked up 400,000 cards. And and then he sorts them out and he sells them off by sport to people. But I did request, because I had people asking me about some hockey and basketball and football. So I requested, and he said he's already got those lots already sold. So here's a, probably hard to see. No, you can see it there. It's an Albert Bell Denny's hologram card. Holograms were the thing back in the day. That he'll put a box of each of them in my next lot that I buy for those guys that like those sports. Then I'll have something like that to share with you guys too, besides just baseball. Lots of Matsui's too. So it's a Matsui box for sure. Geronimo Baroa. And then we got these Donruss cards. So yeah, guys, for you guys are getting late, there's Danny Turtable. The last time I bought stuff off of art, I also bought 25 10,000 count boxes. There's Gilkey. And I'm down to 7 of those left to fill out of the 25, and I'm down to like 1,200 penny sleeves out of 5,000 penny sleeves. So I'm burning through everything, because anything that's shiny will get a penny sleeve, just to protect the surface from getting scratched, because obviously, that's even more important. And the overall goal then would be to someday have all my cards in penny sleeves, and they'll all be protected. Because sometimes you can feel just a little bit of grittiness in between the cards. And each time you do this, like I'm doing now, you're putting a little imperfections. There's Patrick Mahomes' dad. There's the Bulldog himself, Earl Hershiser. So let's keep going here, because we got a lot of box. Again, we're not going to mess with these too much. We're going to blow through them. Oh, look, there's Schilling. So we got a Schilling, possible Hall of Famer, right? We don't know. How about a Eric Plunk and Jose Canseco? And when you know, Canseco ruins this card. It should be like a Greg Swindell and Eric Plunk, or a Chris Sabo Eric Plunk card. Just kidding. Jose Canseco, Major League Prospect. It's got something on the corner there. It's going away, but maybe it's been exposed to sunlight. I'll put that there. Russell Bryan, Pablo Sandoval, DeWitt. How about a Cliff Lee, Roy Halladay, Kershaw, Vogelsong, and Lincecum. We got one Hall of Famer and a future Hall of Famer on that card. Here we got Halladay, Kershaw, Greinke, Cliff Lee again, Giovanni Gallardo, and Ian Kennedy. So we got one Hall of Famer and another possible Hall of Famer, more than likely Hall of Famer. Desmond Jennings, never heard of you. So something like this will end up, oh, it's a Halladay. Not even going to end up as getting right now, because I don't want a chance of scratching it. So here's Roy Halladay, Bowman Chrome. What's the back say about it? 2002, so it's a 2003. Not his rookie card for sure. Got a couple years under his belt, but he's a Hall of Famer. Let's see. Troy Tulowitzki, top rookies. Tillo. Mark Reynolds. Who's this guy? You don't know. Iguchi. Trot Nixon was the shit back in the day, right? Everyone had high hopes for him. Mark Grace. Here's an update card score. Yep, traded set. Jim Abbott. Very young looking Jim Abbott. So here's a gold card, and the silver card says this must be the gold parallel. What's it say on the back? Anything different? Nope. Just that it's got gold printing and silver printing. Miguel Tejada. Mark Reynolds again. Who are these rookies? Alex Gordon, Billy Butler. So this is what this is, I guess, supposed to simulate like that year of Topps or Fleer. Who makes? Oh, this is Bowman actually. So Bowman, but Fleer made cards with that same kind of front. So I'm surprised Topps is getting away with producing their own card with that look. Matt Moore. So I got these open now. Might as well just sleeve it up. So like I said, anything that's a shiny card will end up getting a sleeve. Steve Avery, Lofton, Baerga. Here's a young Gary Sheffield. Maglio Ordonez, Mark Pryor, Michael Taylor, Jose Vidros, Jason Giambi, Team USA. It's an update set. Stolen base leaders from 1983, Raines and Henderson. Here's the rookie threats with the Bagwell rookie. Here's an 87 Dunruss little corner thing there, and some centering issues by Barry Bonds, 87 Dunruss. Wax, what's your email? Oh, okay. There's in the next town over me. I might have to go help him sort. Yeah. Thanks so much. It's fun to do, but I know in reality I'm not going to sell 5 cents or 10-cent cards. Yeah. So my mom, I was sleeping in, guys, today. I was like, my mom called me. She lives up above Allentown, PA. And she says, do you still collect cards? We have a Frank Thomas. Is this the error card? Remember I showed you my error binder guy that had the Dan Gladden back? Nope, it's got the Frank Thomas back. But still, Frank Thomas rookie card. Well, I guess it's his Bowman rookie card. 90 Bowman. And some more Sorianos. Matsui's, Soriano. There's another Josh Hamilton, a Topps Chrome, Lincecum, Kemp, Cueto, Johnny Cueto, Ibar, Liriano, Zamaya, Robinson Cano, she says, you still collect them cards? And I'm like, yeah. She goes, oh, well, I just came by a yard sale and some guy had a bunch of cards out for sale and he was selling them for $1 a piece. She said he had trays of them, right? He had trays of them for $1 a piece and, like 3 for whatever. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And she goes, yeah, he even had bags full of them. And as soon as I heard the word bags, I'm like, not interested because they're in bags. Why the heck? Who puts their cards in bags? You know what I'm saying? So now the vision of damaged corners and creased cards all comes to mind. It's just junk wax era comes to mind now. Now, granted, I know a lot of this is junk wax era too, but there's a lot of non-junk wax era too here too. So, and a lot of stuff that I wasn't collecting back in the day. Like I'm even going to try to put together a set of these electric diamonds just to see if I can do a set of electric diamonds. I got so many. So we're going to sleeve these up because there's a little stack of them there. And now we'll press on. There's a, got a crease in the corner though. Dale Murphy, Canerco, Arroyo. Like some of these guys are no names, but the cards are so well kept that I want to preserve them. There's a Brian Taylor Classics. What a waste of signing bonus money there. But you don't know at the time. I mean, I'm sure he's glad he got it because his career was over before it got started. Jason Kendall, Hunter King, Larry Rodriguez. And the best thing, I guess, about Bowman is that Todd Helton, um, that you don't know what you're getting until maybe a couple years down the road. That's what makes them so popular is the prospecting part. You don't know if you're going to have anything until that player develops, which is cool. There's another electric diamond of Travis Fryman. All right. Here's a nice Fleer from 86. And if it's like an older card, like an oddball year, like I don't have many of these, so I'll sleeve them up because I want to try to put. I'm a set guy, and I will try to put sets together out of all this stuff one day. Actually, after I'm all retired and stuff. Here's Don Sutton, Hall of Famer. Dave Parker, Dave Kingman, Sandy Alomar Jr., another electric diamond, electric diamond. So that's why I burned through so many of those penny sleeves as I sleeve up so many cards that maybe the normal person wouldn't sleeve up. There's a Canseco. Bert Blyleven, biting his tongue. Got his tongue sticking out there, really working it. I mean, this is what happens to your cards if you don't, it's hard to see, but this is all scratched up, all boogered up if you don't take care of them, if you don't sleeve them up. They all get those microscopic scratches and wears, and that's it. And we don't even get me talking about fingerprints because I'm not that crazy about it, but people talk about fingerprinting and getting on your cards, the oils. All right, let's check the chat again. My LCS sells 3,000, 5,000 count full boxes of base cards. Well, that's good. I mean, good if you're a set collector, you can get the base cards. Then they're gonna do is go out and pay a couple bucks and get the regular cards, which one day will be my plan. To probably have to go out and buy just those 1 or 2 or 10 cards that you need to complete your sets. Giants. By the way, your Cleveland Indians guys, logos and stuff like that, from these teams might be worth saving now because they're going bye-bye. Redskins, Indians, Braves, anything that is deemed politically incorrect to whoever. I mean, I don't have a problem with the Braves calling themselves the Braves and doing the tomahawk chop and I don't, and I'm part Native American, so maybe you ought to check with the Native Americans, the real ones, not the fake ones, and see how they feel about it. Like I've seen guys talking about on YouTube that are Native Americans, and they're like, "Hell, I don't care. Don't bother me. I've been a Redskin." I saw this one guy. He says, "I've been a Redskin fan my whole life," and I'm kind of disappointed that they're changing their logo, the team name, and stuff because I had no issue with it whatsoever. So, it is what it is, I guess. It's Harold Baines, Diamond King. Tony Perez, Hall of Famer. Tony Perez, Diamond King. Phil Niekro, Hall of Famer. And Fleet Feet. text him to see if he has any. Native Americans had no say in what happened. Okay, so yeah, I mean, they're using them maybe as whatever, someone's speaking for them. But I'm sure there are some Native Americans that are prideful. You know, there's Rock Rains, Tim Raines. 85 Dunruss. Looks like it's all El Cid Fernandez. It's 84 Dunruss or something to be taken care of, because this is an expensive set, and I don't think you can find any around anywhere. I haven't looked, but it's a beautiful set. I love it. I love this 84 Dunruss set. That wave on the bottom is just so cool. Just cool. Looks like we had some Dave Kingman cards here. Hernandez. And there's another Mike Marshall. 84 Dunruss. Bernard Gilkey, rookie. Angels. There's a Hall of Famer, Edgar Martinez. Hall of Famer, Jack Morris. Dave Parker, fan favorite. Always had it, like, it's always putting up good numbers, you know, steady numbers, consistent numbers. Dave Parker did for a long time during his long career. Carlton Fisk. Kevin Moss is no Moss. For you guys that tuned in late, I got this art through this micro set, 1992 micro. So I'm not going to open it up. It's still factory sealed, which is cool. And a couple of discs from whatever, some kind of game. I have some of these other ones too, but that's just two more to add to the pot. And let's see, this will finish up the first row. The first row will be done. Got one oversized card in here, so I'm interested to see what that is. Juan Gonzalez. Here's our first Dave Justice of the day. First Justice out of the box. Oops, so this oversized card is Gil McDougall. It goes with the Enos Slaughter up here. It's a reproduction, reprint. Jack Morris, Hall of Famer. Tim Raines, Hall of Famer. Joe Carter, fan favorite. And that's what I do. I'll separate these. I'll go back through this box. I'm just doing this for you guys. Kind of to share it with you. A lot of checklists in here. And then I'll go back through it later on, and I'll just pick out Hall of Famers, fan favorites, and I'll box them up separately. So here's a 7-Eleven from 1984 Superstar Sports Coins Collector Series. Number 9 of whatever. It's got Roman numerals, like some crazy number. X out of 24. 9 out of 24. But they use stupid Roman numerals. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Like number 9 of 24. Couldn't put just 9 of 24. It's less ink. Oh, who is it? It's Mike Boddicker. There we go. King Kong, 83. King Kong. Steve Mazzilli. King Kong again. Danny Ainge was like the first multi-sport guy. Basketball and baseball. He eventually, segued over and stayed with basketball because he was better at it. Played for the Boston Celtics and the Toronto Blue Jays. How about some nice 84 flea? Again, beautiful set. Just simple, plain borders, with the one stripe top and bottom. Beautiful set. I like it. I bought those complete sets back in the day when they first came out. I got the factory sets. Unfortunately, I opened them up, and who knew back then? What cards were really going to be, doing in the future. We were just collectors, and we just collected and what we liked, and they were the newer ones around. Joe Charbonneau. I know John said something about him on his channel the other day. Don't know what the mystique is. He's got an error card, I guess. I don't know. Charbonneau. Doc Gooden All-Star card was in there. Yeah, it probably was. You're right. I like I said, I'll go back and through these and I'll separate them out. But it takes so long to go through one box and with you guys. I don't want to tie up your whole Sunday. Like, I've seen so many of these just within the last couple days. And here's a whole big stack of them. So I'm not gonna waste a lot of your time on that. And these we're gonna look for like first day production cards with the special, stamp up in the corner. Come across them every so often. And then there's also the silver rainbow foil. There's Cal Ripken. Parallel cards. Don't know if we'll find any of those, to tell you the truth. Kevin Brown. Phil Clark. There's the Bulldog. Tearing up some turf. Taking home some souvenirs. Oh, yeah, he's putting it in a shopping cart. Look at that. And there's a Pittsburgh Pirate or Giants guy. I think it's a Pirates guy in the background there doing something. So maybe they're doing some groundskeeping in between doubleheaders. I don't know. Thought they hired people like Pepino Man to do that, though. You guys know who Pepino is, right? Fellow YouTuber. A lot of funny stuff comes from him. If you guys don't know him, check him out. Pepino Man. Don't forget, you guys who have administrator privileges, to link your YouTube channels. Make sure everyone in here is, subscribed to everybody else. And we spread the word about each other's channels and help grow each other's channels, not just our own, but we try to grow each other's channels, help each other out. There's so many guys out there that are under 100. There's so many guys that are under 500 subscribers, There's so many really good ones that are under 1,000 yet. And I'm not talking about myself, but like Jeff Airtime. He has his Sunday show that he does, gives away a lot of stuff, and yet he's under 1,000 subscribers. I'm just kind of amazed that, and that there are so many people out there. We can see the numbers. We see the numbers when we look at the Jobs family, when we look at the Phil's polls, that there are so many people out there, yet they just don't migrate to the smaller channels or whatever. I'm just going to leave it at that. So. Oh, you did. You passed 1,000. Well, congratulations. Very good. I didn't catch your last couple of your shows because I was, out doing stuff on Sundays. Not flea marketing, but just things with my son and stuff like that. Schmaltzy. So I don't think we're going to find any first day publication. So we're going to pick it up. By the way, guys, in case you don't know that, on the Stadium Club cards, you won't have a complete set until you have all these. All these cards are numbered. This is card 7 of 7. So if you really want to have the complete set, you got to collect all 7 of these too. Oh, wait, what do we have here? Do I have a complete set? 1 of 7, 2 of 7. Look at that. 3 of 7, 4 of 7, 5 of 7, 6 of 7. So I've got all 7 right here in one little Ken Griffey Jr., the red zone, tale of 2 players, the first day issues. So to get it, like to have like the complete set, you need this little 7-card subset, we'll call it, right? I'm at 39. I have to give away at 50. Yeah, see, and then, so guys, don't forget to check out Pete, all right? Pete, go ahead and link your channel. You've got the administrative rights. Hey, there's a parallel. Link your channel, Pete. And I know probably everyone here has already subscribed to you. But here's one thing I do, guys. All right. So I will go to someone's channel, someone new, and I'll go through their if their stuff set it public, you can see who they're subscribed to, and then I can go through their subscription list and look for people that I'm not subscribed to, and I can start hitting them up, check out their videos, and if I like what their stuff, sub them up, and then I'll let them know, hey, like I found you through so and so. If someone recommends someone, there's Alvaro Espinosa. Scott over at Reindeer Studios is an Espinosa guy. Started out as a joke, but actually he decided to pick up the ball and run with the Espinosa theme. Yeah, and just say, hey, if someone recommends you from their channel, and say, hey, yeah, I heard about you from so-and-so. So that plugs that guy's channel who recommended the guy. Or I just going through, so-and-so, and I saw you were subscribed to you, and I wanted to check you out, blah, 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 that kind of stuff. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on these because we've seen like 10,000 of each. Oh, but then there's that Manny just being Manny. Daryl Kyle. Boom. So, yep, that's one way how I find. But there's so many channels out there that I am amazed when I look at other people's thing. I'm like, oh my God, I've never heard of this person. How is it I've never heard of this person? How is it that, I'm not getting recommendations from these people? Obviously, because it's the YouTube algorithms, and a lot of us don't understand it fully 100% how to work it. I tried doing some reading of it on my own, and I've actually made 2 videos about it, how to kind of help improve your channel. It's helped me a little bit understand it. At least I understand a lot more than I used to understand. And these are score, bada boom, bada bing, black bordered cards. If you don't take care of them, they're going to end up just like the 91 tops. There's a Dale Murphy, Sabo, Grace, Tony Fernandez, rest in peace. So there you go, guys. Check each other out. Make sure you're subscribed to each other. I mean, that's part of my platform here, is to help you guys grow as well, along with everyone else. There's plenty of people out there that I just don't understand how people who are pumping out videos and content, and it's decent content. They're putting a lot of effort into it, and they're just not getting, seems like they're not getting the recognition. I don't know. So what year are these cards? So they're 2000. Yeah, I wasn't collecting back then. I've gotten these cards. There's a Garcia Parra. I've gotten these cards through these, a lot of these bulk lot buys that I do, but I've never seen these. I wasn't collecting them. Juan Gonzalez. Is that Kevin Brown? Someone's been asking me about Kevin Brown cards, so I've been setting them aside. All Rude. Jay or Alex over at Jay's Mix. is a big Toronto fan, John Olerud fan, hockey fan too. That's why. I don't know why I asked for hockey cards and stuff in the next buy that I make. I'll be adding a box of each other sport. Todd Helton, a box of basketball, football, and hockey. Don't know what I'm going to get, but you know, um, just something that other people have been asking about on the channel, and I see it on other people's channel. Do you have hockey? Do you have basketball? Do you have um, besides baseball? What do you have? Do you have soccer? Do you have wrestling? You know, no, I don't have. I mean, I do have some stuff, but I don't go out of my way and buy it. Whatever comes my way comes my way. Um, here's a Justice in his Indians uni. Pedro, my nemesis. Curse you, Pedro. He's a Hall of Famer. You can't take it away from him. Bernie. And that's Brian Jordan. Andy Pettit. Alrighty. And I just like these boxes like this because you get a hodgepodge of everything. Finger slipped across the screen. Mm-hmm. You may come across like a lot of parallels, insert cards, you know, and just oddball cards too, you know. Like Barry Bonds, award winner. Hope that had some paper loss. So these are, let's check these out. These are like Coca-Cola cards or something. It says the Kala, Colla, Kala collection. Okay, don't know who made these. 1993 Barry Kala photograph, official license of Major League Baseball and the Major League Baseball Players Association, printed in USA, but it's not affiliated with a manufacturer like Fleer, Top, Score, whatever. I don't see anything in it that designates it as any particular company. Named after the photographer, Kalla, Colla. And these are a little bricked. So we'll unbrick them in a minute if we can. Hey, there's some more Justice. So let's look at this little Score bricks. Score is notorious for bricking and paper loss. So this one's going to have paper loss on the back. It's all bubbly. Got hot or something. Don't know what happened. Paper loss. Paper loss. This is the traded set too, so it's got the nicer blue borders. Darnell Coles. It happens from time to time. I got one, like, literally like one whole row of cards that were like all bricked up almost. And these are falling that same way. Paper loss. Big time paper loss. Pat Mahomes Sr. Pat Mahomes Sr. Avery. And a Sean Green draft pick card. All right, last bit of row number 2. Mark Wittens, Marquise Grissom's, Wittens. Some 90 Dunruss, 89 Dunruss. 1. Ron Gant. And here's some of the tops traded. Don't know who offhand is in this set. John Allred's in it. Parker's in it. Lou Pinella's in it, but obviously that's not the full 132 cards. Usually they come in a 132 card set, so that's not all of them, but it's a big chunk of them. Okay, coming across, if I can. Let's see, speaking of parallels, I just bought a numbered to 125 Andre Jimenez prospect card for $1.80 plus $3.95 shipping. Who is that guy though? I don't know who he is. You know, they Jimenez. I'm probably not even. Obviously, I'm not saying it right. The G might be silent. So these are cool upper deck cards, like they're trying to do the wood border. There's Andy Pettitte. Paul O'Neill. I always loved Paul O'Neill as a Yankee. Is that Gilkey? Yep, Bernard Gilkey. David Cohn. Jeff Fasaro's trying to be a photographer. Jeff Kent. Chucky Knobloch. And Rondell White. Some scores. Dutch Dalton. Baerga. There's Tony Gwynn shaking hands with someone. Deion Sanders, Mark Grace, JT Snow, Tim Wakefield, Curtis Goodwin, Devon White. John Wasden. Jody Davis, Ron Kittle, and Mike Pagliarillo. Stumbled over that, but I managed to get it out. They call him Pags for short. A lot of people, other people couldn't pronounce his last name either. Okay, these are Churches. I'm not sure what Churches is. Maybe you guys can say. Hometown Stars, not good. Churches Chicken. Okay, so you must have got these with a bucket of chicken or something like that in order. Maybe you get 3 cards per pack. I don't know. Edgar Martinez. Sheffield, good and again. Looks like they only had like a 5-card set. Actually, it's 28, but you know what I mean. I only have 5 different ones. I've upped it to 10 by now here. Different ones in this stack. Big name Edgar Martinez in that Churches Chicken stack. And the Mets has played shortstop, but has also been playing second and third. Last two games he didn't do well, so now 276. Still, he made it to the show, right? So you gotta get props for that. It's not easy. There's so many talented guys out there. A lot of really good guys, really good ball players don't even make it that far. No matter how good they are, they just, I don't know, there's just someone better. You know, just someone there that's a little bit better. Not the error card, so we're still looking. Maurice Vaughn. There's the O Brothers, the O Ripkins, Steve Belcher, Steve Belcher. So Steve Belcher then, Steve Belcher now. This is a reprint. And what has Steve done? 2001. What? 2001. So maybe it's not a now and then. Maybe it's a then and then. And where is he now? Gaylord showing off a ball that has 3,800 or 3,509 strikeouts probably. There's Brett and Perry. Gaylord. Who names their kid Gaylord anyway? Brock Rains. Templeton. Sachs. Foster. Sachs again. King Kong. The Bull Lazinski. Oops. Jody Davis. Steve Garvey. That 84 Fleer set was really cool. Yes, 84s. They come out with some really nice sets after like their third year in the industry. Fleer and Dunruff, they got better. Get these guys on screen for you. Got some 84 tops here. Larry Boa, Frank Viola. There's Phil Necro. Some insert cards, not from 84 tops, but Fleer. John Kruk with his all sweaty hat on. All right, so who is this guy? Played for St. John's. STJ on the hat, St. John's across the front. Dunruss, Little Shots, who later became a Big Shots. Who could this guy be? Take a close look at that face. I think it's Andy Van Slyke. Any guesses? I concur on that comment. Andy Van Slyke. It is Andy Van Slyke. You know, on Jeff Airtime's trivia, I can never guess any trivia questions. And look, I pick up a card and I'm like, you know what? That face looks familiar. It looks like a young Andy Van Slyke. Boom. Hey, there's Eric Plunk. A lot of the same cards here. Quentin Kraken. Yep, a lot of the same. Oops. Raggedy. Here's the mustard cards. French's mustard, I'm assuming. How do they make mustard? Got a few of these over the years. How many did they make? Whoa, 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 whoa. 15 of only 18. Okay, so there's only 18 cards in the series. Posts. Guilty as charged. How do you plead? Guilty. How about a Gold Cup Larry Walker? There's the back. 91 tops. Pretty nice card. Larry Walker. Told your wife you're going to lay down and rest a bit. I think that's what my wife is doing right now, resting. I don't know. I mean, she finally got her invitation to do the beta testing for World of Warcraft. I've had mine for like a month. All right, who's this guy here? Elko. Lloyd Center. Lloyd, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna say it is a young Brett Butler. Dale Murphy. Ooh, I was wrong. That's a young Dale Murphy. Nice Eckersley, Hall of Famer. Hey, there's like our third different Justice card. Different Justice card. We had 3 of 1 card too. Another Juan Gun and a Bo Highlights 1990 score. Getting down there, guys. We've got a little over half a row to go. Let's do it from this side. A lot of foil on these cards. Jim Edmonds. Fleer circa, what are these, 96? Circa 96. Jim Edmonds again. Will the Thrill. Carter. Delgado. Olrud. McGriff. Grace. Ford Star. What up? Hurry up, I wake up a little late for your Sunday streams. Yeah, usually I'm at the flea market during Jeff's streams. So, but I haven't gone the last couple of weekends. And today I already knew, since I worked yesterday, here's some cupcake cards. And cupcakes not being referred to their physical toughness. Like Carlton Fisk is no cupcake. He's no sugar britches or anything like that. He'll kick your ass. All right. It's been proven. He and Thurman Munson got into many a fight over the years. Rest in peace, Thurman Munson. I still think you're better than Fisk, but that's my opinion, and I'm prejudiced towards the Yankees. Stickers, some really old school Fleer stickers. Bob Horner hit 4 home runs in one game. there's an actual flea or Dunruss card of him holding 4 baseballs. I don't think it's all 4 that he hit because people don't return those things. Wave of the Future, Rondell White's, Cliff Floyd's. Getting back to my wife's, she got her beta. I've had mine for like a month, beta testing for World of Warcraft. So I'm looking out the window. A mailman stopped by yesterday and said he couldn't drop off the mail because the driveway was inaccessible. I'm like, what the hell do you need to come up the driveway for anyway? When the mailbox is right on the corner there, right in the street. But whatever. He didn't deliver my son's package, which was a DVD. It's just a small DVD, but I don't know. Guess it required a signature. So he just said undeliverable because my truck was parked in the driveway, and I guess I was blocking more of the one side of the driveway. There's Dennis Eckersley. I just had to go back and pick him out. Oh, look, of course there's more than one Eckersley here. And that's why I was thumbing through them, because there's just so many of the same cards. Here's some more of those Church's chickens. So maybe I got like 8 different ones now. Alvaro Espinosa. Tommy Lasorda. What's called Whitey Herzog. Trivia card. Is that Todd Hundley? Juan Gonzalez, Jim Tomei, Young Tomei, member of the 600 Home Run Club, and the Hall of Famer. Andy Pettit in a Pinnacle. Joe Carter. Giambi. Dave Justice. That's a Fleer Sports Illustrated. Brian Rose, pitcher. Ones to watch. I don't think we spent much time watching Brian because I've never heard of him. Horner. You mess with the Bob, you get the Horner. Tim Raines. There we go. And more Horner. Why not? These are flippity flopped. Sabo. Sabat. They were flipped like they just came right out of the pack. McGriff. There's a Nolan Ryan Baseball Heroes. 13 of 18. John Schmaltz. And it'd be nice to pull a Mark Whitten error card out of this box, but don't think it's going to happen. Andy Pettitte. Again, I just point him out because I'm a Yankee fan, and Pettitte was a really good pitcher for the Yankees, especially in playoffs. All right, getting down there, almost done. The last 100 plus cards. Here's our first Barry Larkin card of the box. Barry is a Hall of Famer. If it'll ever focus, which it's not going to. Jamie Moyer, nice shiny. Another shiny Dan Wilson. Here's, I think, our first or second Tim Salmon card. I think it might be only the first one we've come across in this box, Tim Salmon. There's a Star Quest insert card, Jeff Kent. And there's the base card, Kent. Who's this guy? George Williams. Matt Stairs. Good bench guy. Come off the bench for you and get you a game-winning hit or something. Bryant Brown for the Cubbies. Okay. Larry Walker. Hey, there's some Justice. Rated rookie. 1990 score. Another Justice. So now we're hitting some Justice. We're getting some Justice finally. There's a foil parallel of silver foil, whatever you call it, rainbow foil of Mr. Chan-Ho Park for Lee over in South Korea, who is a huge Chan-Ho Park fan. And here's a Soaring Stars 1990 Fleer. Larry Walker. Nice. Can't say I've ever seen that card before. And the last 20 or so cards, starting off with Fred McGriff, Will Clark, Joe Carter, Canseco, Carter, Sheffield, Clark, Tartable, what's he doing in there? McGriff, Clark, and Mark Grace. Move on. Bobby Bonilla. And that is that box, guys. Woo! Let me get a drink, wet my whistle. And I'll read some of the chat. Oh, standing. I gotta set it up where I can sit and watch that. Do my cards. That's not a beer. It's a Pepsi. All right, so what did we do today? Quick recap. We updated the error binder. First off, that was a lot of stuff went into the error binder. If you guys want to check that out, you'll have to go back and to the very beginning of this video while I was waiting for people to come on into the stream. I updated that for whoever was already in here. And now I have to take my pills while I'm wetting my whistle. Void Start, yes. Yankee Van. Evil Empire. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get why people call them the Evil Empire either. I guess because of the Steinbrenners. But before the Steinbrenners got there, they were, when ABC or CBS or whoever owned them, they were losers. They were bums. Prior to that, when they had private ownership, the Yankees were great. We had great Yankee teams, but that was before our time. We are the Evil Empire. I own that. Yeah, I hear you. It's all good. Well, guys, we are an hour and 41 minutes into the stream. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the likes. Don't forget to check out everyone's channel, guys. Link your YouTube channels. Feel free to do that. You have administrator rights. You can do that. You don't have to wait for me to tell you that. Just feel free to do it on your own. That's why I trust you guys with the blue wrenches. I know a lot of guys don't do that on their channels, but I like to try to help everyone grow just a little bit, and that's my way of doing it. If I'm not plugging your channel directly by coming into my streams, I trust you guys to be adult and just do your thing. Post your channels. That's what we're here for, guys. We're here to share our love for the cards and the hobby, and see my busted ass glasses. And of course, I got these through the VA, and they're not open. Like the clinics aren't open. Maybe the big one is over in Philly, but I'm not going all the way over there. I went over there once before, and it was scary. It was a nightmare. It was unique, but I do. That's where I get them from. So I was scheduled next month to be able to go see the optometrist, but with what's going on with COVID, I don't know. They can't exactly do a telephonic, visit and say, "Oh yeah, my glasses are broke. Fix them." They'll be like, "Yeah, not gonna happen." And I just want to get different frames because obviously these frames are just too flimsy. I mean, I like them. I like the frames. They're really just, not too overdoing it, thin frames, but they also show their weakness by being so thin and flimsy. So what's everyone else got planned for the rest of their day? Still time left. Old military man, my clown friend, is bringing over his hedgehog for me to babysit, and he's an old military boy. Okay, hedgehog, man, that's different. That's a different kind of pet for sure. But I'm sure they're not any different than a ferret or a monkey or whatever. I mean, it's just your pet if you enjoy it. My son has a snake. I've never had like that kind of thing in my house before, reptiles or anything like that. They didn't grow up around that kind of stuff, and yet my oldest son is, since he was young, was always bugging for something like an exotic type pet, whether it be a tarantula or scorpion or something dangerous. He wanted it, and I finally caved in and let him get a snake. Of course, he's an adult; he can do what he wants. But he always checks in anyway. To me, he's a kid, even though he's 30 something years old, 38 maybe now. To me, he's just a kid. He's still my son. So, yeah, guys, I got tons more boxes to go through. I got 12 today. So they're downstairs. And I'm going to post a video of the whole pickup and stuff. Talked with Art. Um, he told me he had some stadium seats from the newest Philly stadium for $100 each. Two of them. I think he said he's going to keep one, the third one for himself. So I'm going to ask around my bosses at work. I know someone in here said they'd buy it for $100. And they didn't even see the pictures of it. It's really nice. If you've ever been to their stadium, they have a beautiful stadium. The Phillies do. I'm not a Phillies fan, but their stadium is beautiful. You just to see it in person. I've been to Yankee Stadium, and I have to admit, the new Yankee Stadium and Phillies, they just so much better looking stadium than even the Yankees. I'm a Yankee fan, so that's right. He is still my kid, even though he's the age of some of you guys out there. Um, so um, yeah, they had the chair, and I'm like, I'm not really interested. My wife said, when I got home, I told her, she said, you should have bought them. You should have bought them. I'm like, time out. Where am I going to put them? You know, and then gate four. I went up there. I forget what gate we went in. I went up to Yankee Stadium, quite a few years ago now. Been to Wrigley once, and Old Tiger Stadium. That's cool. Like the old one where Mantle hit one off of the facade up there, or hit one out of Detroit. I think that old one. I think he hit one out of Detroit. And who else though? There was a Tiger that hit. Was it Cecil Fielder hit one out of Tiger Stadium too? Opening with Garrick's speech. Oh, okay. I forget what gate we went in, but we were standing wherever we went in. We were standing right where all the players come in and out too, because we could see all the players coming out. It was all roped off, and that's where the players went in too. We were right next to that. And with my sister-in-law and her husband, they're both Yankee fans. They live in Queens. The vacant lot. You can't even tell the stadium was there unless you know where to look. Yeah, oh, that happens too, unfortunately. Yeah, hard to believe. Like Wrigley and Boston are the two oldest stadiums, and even though you don't really like Boston and you're not a Cubs fan, if you are, great. Um, you don't want to see them tear down those old stadiums. You want them to stay there forever. But we'll see what happens with progress, and you know, let's just hope they can withstand all the pressure to get a new stadium and continue that old tradition that baseball. Remember, baseball, we're different. We're different than any other sport as far as fans go. Um, we believe in the history and traditions and stuff like that, and um, and the purity of the game. Kind of, um, we don't tolerate cheaters and stuff like that. Um, so I think we're just different than all the other sports. Hockey, they're pretty violent fans, to say the least. Football, is a violent sport too. Baseball is more like a gentleman's sport. But anyway, I digress there. 151 years of history. There you go. Game ain't been pure since its inception. Yeah, it's been pretty good. It's been other than the whole steroid era, which really screwed shit up. Um, and now recently with the banging on the trash cans and shit like that, we would like to think that our sport is still um, one of the best sports a kid can play. You know, fair play, honesty, all that good stuff. Stuff that we grew up being taught. You know. All right, guys. It is 1 hour and 50 minutes. Um, I'm probably going to be shutting her down here soon. You think someone like Cobb could hit 375 every year without a bit of stimulant? Their thing back then was alcohol, or they didn't have the drugs we have these days. Granted, the pitchers may not have been as good. They weren't throwing 100 miles an hour, but and they use different baseballs than they do today. You know. Excuse me. Too much talking. Um, the true Coca-Cola. Well, that's where Cokes originated, right? In Georgia. He's the Georgia Peach, Cobb County, Georgia. Coca wine. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, people didn't realize what they were taking back then. They had no idea what was in there. For the most part, like you and me, we wouldn't know. But we still do. We still know what we drink in our drinks. What all's in there? No. You can read the label. It's got all kinds of fancy words on it. I don't know where half those words are. But I lived through the '90s rave scene. I have not no freaking idea what I've taken. Yeah, well, there you go. There you go. Exactly. We don't. I mean, um, during the '90s, I was in the military, so I was only in one scene, and that was the military scene. You know, there was no extracurricular activity was allowed or anything like that. You went to the NCO club and had your and I didn't drink, but that was it. You go to the club, they'd have a band or something like that, and you drank your beer, and then you went back to your dorm and maybe drank some more beer. We're stationed in Germany, so like on a Friday night or Saturday morning, guys would go on wine runs up and down the Moselle and the Rhine, and buying up wine by the cases and bringing them back to the dorms and drinking up wine and stuff like that. But I mean, you still had, don't get me wrong, you still had guys that were taking pills somewhere. Mm. Yeah, okay, yeah. Ran a pill, make you feel funny. But there was always marijuana was around. I know that. Mary Jane was there. I helped bodybuilders, yeah. Yeah, like you say, I was never one of them bodybuilders. All right, let's see. Anything else you guys want to see? I've been kind of itching to open packs, so. Oh, let's open up some new stuff while we sit here. So I'll put Mr. Lid back on here. Straighten you out later. Let's open up these two. While we wait, we got a couple minutes. Colonial glasses. 2020 Series 2. So we're looking for Louis Robert, Robert, whatever. Corey Kluber, Justin Fedora, Lorenzen, Tigers, Diamondbacks, Ross Stripling, J.D. Davis. Here's our, oh, we got a Sandy Koufax for the Turkey Red. Very nice, Sandy Koufax. And Jerickson Profar. So no Robert there, or Robert, whatever you want to call him. I don't know what he goes by. Arza, Cron, Carrasco, Jake Bowers, Chad Green, Didi Gregorius in his Sillies uniform. We have a foil card of Walker Buehler. Not numbered. We got the 70s decade, Carlton Fisk. There you go. The original Pudge. We got some guy named K, rookie card, Anthony K. New York State of Mind. And that's it. No Robert. Dog's barking, but I don't see anyone outside, so he just barks when the wind blows, I guess. So no Lewis Robert card, but oh well. It is what it is. Killed a little bit more time, and we are closing in on 5 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. You know what? Let's open up this one here. We'll look for a Derek Jeter gold card. So our gold card is Derek May. Oh, look at all the paper loss on his face. What the hell happened there? Front and back. What's going on with that card? Darling Vaughn, and no Jeter card there. So that was strike one, strike two, strike three. That means I'm out. I struck out. So, geez, that didn't take long at all. Pulling out the hard stuff. Womp womp. Got two of them so far. 93 Series 1. They're just nice. I probably have some somewhere. I have to look. But they're like originally got back in 93 or something like that, and they're probably in plastic somewhere. Let's see. Nah, we're done. Maybe I'll open these up in another video. They're stickers. They're not worth much. They're not much of anything. Don't have any new stuff, guys, because the stores are all out. What? Hold on, I'm still live. I'll be shut down in a minute. Where you at? Yes. Where? That means you could have gotten up. Yeah. All right. My wife needed me to pick up her phone for her because she was too lazy to go across the room and pick it up. Whatever. She says, you need to take care of me. Anyway, with all that being said and done, guys, that's going to be it for today's to get autographed Ford Star. No Pete as a gift. I see a Mantle auto. You didn't strike out. No, no. Yeah, that mantle, I bought that a year or so ago off of eBay. And I got this for like $1 at the flea market. I'm a mantle guy. My father named me after Mickey Mantle, so I really had not much of a choice throughout my whole life. It was kind of drilled into me as a kid growing up. So, yeah. I don't think there's another one I got. Where the hell did I get this? I don't even remember where I got this one. It's in one of my recent videos. I don't remember where I got it. Frank Robinson. I forgot if I bought this off eBay or what I did. But if I got it for $22, that's a great price for Frank Robinson. So I have another one too that I got in an auction lot, I believe. I am the Mick. I am the Mick. That's my name, Mickey. I am the Mick. I don't hit like Mick. I used to run like Mick. Now I run like the old Mick. Yeah, but I am the Mick. Alright guys, maybe we'll do a video. Maybe my next video I haven't opened up any of these in a while. Maybe we'll open up some of these. I got wax packs. I got some rack packs. I still have quite a few packs I can open up. Alrighty. Alright guys. Maybe I'll just shoot another video today since it's Sunday and save it for posting on Monday. Who knows? But I want to play some of my way to end it. 89 Bowman, yes. Fresh. The wax, wax like anything is subject to, whatever. But when you're talking rack packs, jumbo packs, when you're talking cello packs, like they're all hard. You can't open them and reseal them without it being, noticed. That's for sure. Or if it's a foil pack like these upper decks, you can't open these without seeing that they've been opened up. If it's the score with the rubberized plastic packs, you can't open them without. There are certain ones you can't do. You can't open up these blister packs and reseal them. It just doesn't work that way. I got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff I can open up. There's the jumbos. So maybe we'll do some more of that. The Bowman. Look for the junior card. I even have some NASCAR stuff. I'm not even into NASCAR. Well, I think we opened up a lot of these. Took them over as another test run with my granddaughters to see if they were ready to open packs again and see how they reacted, and they just made a mess. But I'm not into NASCAR, but I got NASCAR packs from 88 to 92, the fifth anniversary edition. I don't know. Here's what the cards look like. They're not all that great. I don't know. I'm not into racing that much. My cousin is racing in the Indianapolis 500 coming up this month. Oh God, I don't know how many Indianapolis 500s he's driven in now, but He's been in quite a few. He's been racing Indy cars professionally since about the age of 18. Yeah, because he was a senior in high school and he missed out from his prom because they had the Indianapolis during this prom dance. So he was 18. But anyway, that's it. We're over. We're 5 minutes past the deadline, guys. He hangs with my Rusty Coons and Randy Bush. Just need the gold and the gold mini and the auto from 92. That's good. Select coming in a trade from someone. Round out my Jeter rookies. Nice. I should put together my Jeter stuff. I don't have all my Jeter stuff together. But yeah, I got, I'm a Yankee guy, so I'm picking up Yankees. I was lucky enough that I'm older. I was able to be picking up Mantle cards for like $10 at the flea markets and stuff like that. So I was getting some 60s Mantles cards, maybe some late 50s for like $10 a card, which was a lot back then. And like the 70s and 80s, $10 for a card was a lot back then, but it was Mantle and I had to have it, so I would buy them. But that's it, guys. I'm gonna go play some MLB The Show 2019. Finish out my. We're in the playoffs now. First round, going up against the Red Sox, and hopefully we win. And we get to move on because the Yankees and Red Sox play nice together. So, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for subscribing. Well, I'm not that old and only have a 61 home run leaders. The Mantle Maris Center card. Nice. That's a good one to have. I don't think I have that one. I even pick up checklist cards from the 60s that might have like a picture of Mantle on it, up near the top somewhere. If it's got Mantle on it, I wanted it. And I'm a believer. I'm one of those guys that believer in checklist cards because out of the whole sets, those are the cards that basically hold their value consistently. They don't fluctuate up and down that much unless it's one with the Mantle picture on it or a maze or something like that, like they used to do in the 60s. Little insert photos. Other than that, you guess you have two. You have two, yeah. There you go. Yeah, I buy the ones. I bought the ones with the faces on too, and I look for those kind of little things too. Like you said, the whole team leaders cards. Those are great cards because sometimes you get 2, 3, or more Hall of Famers on one card. Now, granted, a lot of those guys are gone now. You can't get their autographs unless you buy it online, but still. All right, so let me finish up what I was saying, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for the thumbs up. Don't forget to click on that notification bell so you know when I post my next video. Of course, you guys know that because you're already here and you've sat through most of this video, if not all of it. Some of you guys are really dedicated and you do that. And with all that being said and done, this is Boomslang signing out saying, peace, guys. We'll see you, Mick, in the next one. And then I would do this, but it doesn't work with this webcam. My phone, it works. All right, guys. Have a good one. Peace.